little chunky little bass. Good little guy. In a bad way, I guess, to start off the day. Probably 10 and a half, 11 inches long. He may even be 12 inches long. But yeah, Altamaha River, largemouth bass on a little white trick worm. That's one of my favorite ways to bass fish up here in Altamaha, late in the afternoon. Throwing a little trick worm. White seems to be good. A bubble gum is another good one. But yeah, let's get him back in the water. You let it there, fella. Alright, got us the fish. Little bass. Another little fella. Another little pinky dink. You put him back and he's looking for his mama, you know what I'm saying? I'll show you I'm hooking this worm because it's not exactly convincing. I'm using a tiny Gamakatsu worm hook, but it's a wide gap hook. And I'm just going in the end of the worm and threading him way down and bringing the hook out deep in the worm. Fishing him with the hook down deep in the worm, and then just kind of just skin hooking him back here. And that gives him a lot of action. A lot more action really than just hooking him right, conventionally right through the head. And when you move that worm, like when he's hooked like that, he kind of does a dance. I like to fish it that way a little bit better. You can see him now here in the water. Fish him almost like a jerkbait. Well, we into a good one out here. If I can get him to stay on there, we got us a good fish. He's done picked up all kind of bramble. See if we can get the net ready. Oh yeah. Okay. A little bit better fish here. Probably weigh probably 3 pounds, 3.5 maybe. On just that one little tiny Gamakatsu hook. But if you fish it down in that worm, when he grabs that worm and that hook about halfway down his body, it'll get him. Go ahead and get her back in the water. Right in here. Yeah, that was a good fish. Tore my worm up a little bit. So I'm just going to bite off a little bit of it. Hook it back the same way. I'm just going to thread it on there. And thread him on there pretty deep. And pull that hook all the way through. And then just kind of skin hook him. And we back in business. Go ahead and see if we can catch us another one. Alright people, it's getting kind of late. Got one more little bank right here I want to fish. Right out in the main river. See if we can snag us another one or two maybe. There he is right there. Another pretty good fish. Go around behind the boat. He is going to go around behind the boat. Let me go back there with you. Now he's going to be on this side of the boat now. He's going to go all the way around the boat. Fish. Net to him. Well, that was kind of confusing. Being as he went all the way around the boat. I thought I had a set of scales and I do. There's the fish. Getting kind of low light, but we'll go ahead and weigh this fish real quick. See if I can get my scales to act right. Get it set on pounds, got it zeroed out. I don't know if y'all want to see what that says. 3.76. Not a bad fish, y'all. We'll go ahead and get her back in the river. Having weighed that fish at 3.7, I'm pretty sure that other fish we caught earlier was 3. Alright, so we got everything about back in order, I think. So, let's go see if we can get after one more. Okay folks, I think that's going to do it for us for this afternoon. We'll head on back toward the hut. Throwing that little trick worm with that little tiny, not a tiny, but a little weedless hook, little gamakatsu, but a deep gap gamakatsu, and just thread it down into the worm about 1 inch, and then bring it out of the worm and just skin hook him, and then fish will get it. You don't miss a lot of. You would think you'd miss a bunch of fish, but you don't. And caught a couple of nice bass this afternoon, 3 or 4 little dinks. Overall, just a good evening. So I hope y'all enjoyed this content. And if you hadn't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like it, share it. You know the drill. And it sure helps my channel. And we'll catch y'all in the next video, God willing, and the creek don't rise. So y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch y'all later.